Tom Ells with the Biz Doc with a quick hit, a quick stat, and some things for you. The question from you, I'm hearing bad things about consumer debt. We're in the middle of election year in 2024. And what's up with buy now, pay later? People keep seeing BNPL, which stands for buy now, pay later. What you don't know is that's what it is when a firm or something is right there at the checkout on Best Buy. You buy something online, they ship you the TV or whatever. You're using BNPL, buy now, pay later. It doesn't show up on your credit report. It's easy to use. It's instant. But is it the right thing to be doing? Well, check this out. After last year at Christmas time, a lot of BNPL was being used, and now we've got all kinds of things showing up in the economy with this. Check this out. This comes to us from a Harris poll, as well as some reporting that came from our friends at Bloomberg. Check this out. What are the impacts of buy now, pay later? Now, we're sitting here in May 2024. We've had the first quarter come and go, and a 4-month buy now, pay later. You bought the TV in December, and you're supposed to pay it off over 4 months. That's what it's about. It's not supposed to sit on the credit card for 29% and take a year to pay it off or more, which is really dumb. You wait until you see what that TV costs when you do that on a credit card. It's no longer on sale. You paid probably 20% more than you should. Never mind, buy now, pay later is there, and guess what people found out? There are 40% delinquency rates right now on buy now, pay later. And 28% of people that use buy now, pay later are saying that they wish they didn't. Why? Well, Harris conducted a poll. 54% said, I spent more than I can afford. And the credit card balance was such that they weren't going to be able to buy the TV. But they're at the checkout on the online site, Amazon, Best Buy, whatever. Oh, Affirm? Oh, I'll just use that. 4 months, same as cash? Oh, that's easy. Click. Guess what? If you couldn't afford it in the first place, don't buy it. And then you had no space on your credit card, don't buy it. And then you use buy now, pay later, guess what happens? Why are you delinquent? I spent more than I can afford. 34% said, now I'm worse off financially. 32%, I find it difficult sticking to a monthly budget. That goes with this one. You need to use common sense, America. Then surprise how much I owe monthly on BNPL. You can't do math. That was a $500 TV. It was going to be $125 a month, and you can't make the payment. So you're surprised, and now it's hurt your credit score. Well, it shouldn't, but they think it does because they have a delinquency. Now, is a delinquency on a credit score? It was my understanding these things didn't hit credit, and that was part of the problem, that it's hidden consumer debt. And I'm falling behind on my other lines of credit. You know, the credit card that was already maxed out that you couldn't use, now you had to go to a minimum payment or something. There's a problem. Finally, I've now gone into significant debt. No kidding, you couldn't afford it and you bought it anyway. Spent more than you can afford. And my spending is out of control. You know what this says? People that were using buy now, pay later were simply not being prudent, and we're not being prudent in the first place with credit card balances and a poor thing. So the best thing that you can do, what is the Biz Doc saying? Talk about BNPL with your friends. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you can't afford it today, then you can't afford it tomorrow. If it's already maxed out on your credit card, you should be using every penny you would have done on this to be paying down the credit card, which is probably at 29% in the first place. And that is my message. These are people being honest. If those of you that were in the poll with the Harris poll, thank you for being honest. You know, you're providing a window into why there's a debt crisis with consumers in America. And in the middle of this election year, the economy, your personal economy, starts with you. And you can be looking for the best candidate that you think is going to improve our economy. But guess what? The number one person you should be voting for is yourself with prudent financial planning. And as you look at all this, guess what? It's a reflection in the mirror of people that are buying things today, thinking it'll make them happy, satisfied, instant gratification, whatever you call it. But it's buy now, pray later for relief. And the relief has to come from you. Vote for yourself. Live a life under control. Be conservative. Don't fall for these traps. Save. Be careful. I'll see you next time.